Hello everybody, Rel82 this here, and welcome to Cityskylines. Now I've had this game for a couple of months now, and I would like to do a series on it. Now today we will be starting a new city. I already have a few cities and scenarios installed. Just like the, that comes from the Natural Disasters DLC expansion. And if you want to see any of that, I can show you it by each scenario. But for now, we're just going to be building the perfect city. So if any of you want to, start a new city, or if any of you want this game, you can get it. You could have gotten it on PlayStation by PS Plus or PlayStation Now. Anyway, I'm gonna start talking, and let's get into the game. Now we're going to start a new map. In the next episode of this game, we'll be doing some new scenarios. Now, what should we choose? I'm gonna go to the Natural Disasters maps. Snowfall, see. Let's choose the Dust Bowl. We'll name it we'll just name it Rel City. Yep, that fits it. Okay. Now, we will be doing cheats in this video. So if you want to avoid cheats, you might want to skip an hour of this video. I'm just going to show you what it's like, but you guys already probably know if you've played this game. Now, we'll put the disaster frequency to 100, and let's start. Okay, and download in. 3 minutes into the stream. Alright, it seems that we have a half island. Alright, let's start building. Now we will start by building a road. Now, how I'm going to do this is probably how any other player would do it. Alright, so we got a road. Now, we can build some neighborhoods. Now, let's build another road. And there we go. Some roads. Now, we'll come back to that road later. Alright. We'll plant the bridge stuff soon. Now we'll just focus on, building a road, obviously. Alright, we got a road. Now let's build another road. And this will be the final road on this block. And they will be turned on to the highway, which is good. Now let's build our bridge. Alright, we got ourselves a little good bridge. Now let's build some roads. Nah, not that close to the river. Alright, now we will build a road back. And let's connect. Alright, build another road. Alright, the roads kinda here are kinda sloppy. Sloppy as a 5-year-old's handwriting. Drum solo. Anyway. Alright, now so that our roads are out of the way. Oh yeah, we gotta do this road, but let's just do this. Alright. Now, the first thing I think we shall go on is build its power. Now let's build ourselves a power plant. Now where should we build our power plant? I think we'll build our power plant right here. Now let's focus on water. Alright, let's build a water tower like right here. And some pumps. Pumps, of course. Because that's going to be important. It's going to be a lot of importance. Also, alright, let's build a purification system. Alright, now let's build a pump. Alright, so now we have our little pump system. Alright, so let's build our pump system. Alright. Alright. And let's connect it. Let's connect it. Alright. 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 Our transport bus, a bus depot. We will build that later. Now we focus on resources. Oh crap. we should already have water. Alright. Alright, so we have water, which is good. So I think this will be our industrial zone. So this is going to be a really high polluted area. And this place isn't really built for being a residential zone. More being built for like a factory zone, since this is just Chernobyl. Who wants to live by a power plant? Yep, exposure to radiation in a few seconds, or perhaps a few months, days, and weeks, or if lucky, just years. Ah. Alright. I think we're going to have like the best industrial district like in any city I've built. Like seriously, I don't really focus on the industrial place because I don't want stuff, you know, to get really polluted and ugly. But right here is where stuff is just pollution. Seriously, that's all it's going to be. And while we're at it, let's build some high residential zones. And hopefully stuff doesn't go off the rails, because that would be kind of awful. I really hope I have enough power. Alright. We're going to build some stuff. Now we're going to have like the best neighborhood like ever. And this is super good. We will have some half commercial sides. Alright. 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 Let's have the best city ever. Alright. Now, water. Alright. We will have the best. Alright. So now we are having a pretty good city. Power play. Alright. Alright, power station. This is how we do it now. This is how we do it now. This is how we... Alright, we've got power play. It needs to be connected. Going to be successful. Alright, building water station. More better than Russia. Ah, yes. I am getting a pretty good city. I am getting a good city. I now have 200 and something population. Let's see, do we have any loans for that? Sheesh. Alright. Also, let's get a clinic. We will build a clinic. We will build a hospital. In case. Just in case. And then a elementary school. A high school. And a public. And also a public library. A public library. I think they're... Ow! My eye. Alright, let's check our industrial zone. Alright, our industrial zone is doing progress. Soon this will turn into a place. Soon this place will become a city And it'll be known all across the country. Alright, our city is making progress. Our city is making progress. We should also build a landfill. Let's also build a landfill and an incinerator. So now we no longer have garbage problems in our city. How is there not power? There's literally power lines 40 feet from them, like 40 feet from them. It will go away soon. Wait, what's that say? Fault Tech. Fault Tech? That sounds familiar to somebody. Huh. That sounds familiar to a game developed by Bethesda. And the game that I played in my gameplay that I did gameplay for. And if you want to see my gameplay of Fallout 4, you can see it. You can watch it. You could watch how I play Fallout 4. But for now I only have the Moditron DLC. Well, for now I've only completed the Moditron DLC storyline. So if you want to see that series, you can go check it by not just subscribing to my channel, by just go looking at it. By just go looking at it easily. Yup, this is going to be a perfect city. I know it. So we have a Denny's right here, and some Dairy Queen. Oh wow, that is a lot of cars just rolling in. Should we build a monument? Also, should we build this? No temple complexes. Let's build this statue. You know what? Let's move that somewhere else. Like over here. Should we build some monument? What are these monuments? A fusion power plant? A space elevator? A Eden project? Medical center? A doomsday vault? What is wrong with this crazy place? A bus depot! Yay! A bus station! We shall build that right here. So now we have some bus transport. Underground metros. Underground metro station. A underground metro station. Sounds good. Alright. Some underground metro stations. What's here? Requires power? No, that shouldn't be a thing. Some factories are building fast. Factories are building fast. Does that even require power? Let me see if another way to have power. Sure. Yeah, we can have these. These actually do go in the water. These actually do go in the water, which can be pretty useful. Here's our advanced windmills. Our advanced windmills, great. And while we're at it, let's build an oil power plant. Next to that can be a coal power plant. We'll have lots of power plants. Coal power plants, oil power plants, and a nuclear power plant. Wow. That means to be extra, but kind of what I want. How is that not powered by lights? Maybe it just needs its own little private power line. Boom. And here's our busty pot. Let's give this its own statue. Its own little private power line. How is this not working? I am building a nuclear power plant and a power plant powered by coal and a power plant powered by oil, which is what I have a bunch of. Okay, now it works. Oh wow, our population is growing fast, I must say. Alright, the next thing is parks. Let's move on to parks. Now we must move on to parks. Parks are pretty cool. Now let's build some parks. We'll just build a playground. But for other stuff, let's build a bouncy castle here for the rest. Should we build a garden? Sure, let's build a garden. Let's build our potential garden. Should we build a dog park? Sure, that's a good idea. A Japanese garden? Sure. A theme park. Where should we put that? That can be kind of a tourist attraction. That's at the borders. I think we'll hold on to that project for, well, a little bit. Alright, and let's build some more gardens. A fishing island. Sure, we can do that. Let's build some fishing stuff. Oh, and we need some roads to that. And we'll need some roads to that. Okay. Alright. So now we finally have our... That's good. Okay, we'll build that. Okay, we will build that. Alright, now we shall have power and water, which is good. Now we have a fishing dock. A fishing island for every fisher out here. While we're at it, let's build some buildings. We shall build some buildings. Let's build some commercial zones. Let's build some more commercial zones. Alright, our commercial zones have been built. Now people have some stuff to believe. Well, looks like it's time to call the police. Woo, woo, that's the sound of the police. Woo, woo, that's the sound of the beast. Woo, woo, that's the sound of the police. Woo, woo, that's the sound of the beast. Ah, now the thieves are probably gone by now. Because the police is coming to protect. Or at that, let's build a helicopter depot. Ooh, police. Let's build a police helicopter depot. Now they'll be rolling out darn police helicopters with rifles. And everything, whatever. Yeah. Our population has grown very fast. Indeed, very fast. Let's build our statue. We should build a statue of shopping. While we're at it, too. You know. Since this is, we should also build our statue of shopping. Since this is basically a shopping place. Of course, we can also build a mall of margarine. What's this? Pyramid of Safety. Highest interest tower. Well, since this is basically a city, we should build this. Mommy made a sandwich. Mario Kart 7. Alright, we have our highest interest tower. How are the cops not coming into this situation? Seriously, how do they not? Alright. Yep, the situation has been handled. Situation has been handled. Good. A stadium. I'm sure we can build that right there. Sorry for the madness. But don't worry. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Don't worry, people. Right. Okay, we couldn't build some power. Wait, it already has power. Like I said, maybe it needs its own private power line. Still, there's going to be helicopters everywhere, making sure this city is safe. No, I have to say, my city is looking pretty good right now. I just want it to be really, really good looking. I just want my city to look really, really, really good looking. Should we build some regular windmills? That's going to cause some sound. Really loud sounds, but, you got it. While we're at it, we might as well build a tank reservoir. A water tank reservoir. Now we have our own little water tank reservoir for the river. Good, good, good. A pumping service we can build right here. We will also build a pumping service, which is also good. We now have our own little pumping service. I don't know what the fresh water it is. It's saying, I do like how the way this city is going, and how its industries are building. Yeah, this city is doing pretty well for the first few weeks. Oh, wait, it's the high interest rate. I'm sorry, but I can't have that. I'm sorry, but I just can't have complaining in my city. Also, let's build a clinic. While we're at that, we might as well build a morgue. What's this? Oh, it's a graveyard. Might as well build that. Might as well build ourselves a graveyard next to some gardens. Ah, the ghost smelling flowers. Ain't that kick in the head? Huh. The inspector. Inspectors. Citizens are sick. Oh no. How do we handle this? The clinic will. Definitely. The clinic. Yep. Now that's good. Now let's build some monuments. Now let's go back to building that building. The high interest building. Here's the high interest building. Hopefully we won't have to scrap it due to people being sick. Also, do we have any schools? I don't think so. We might have, but just in case. Let's play some. Yeah, let's just place down a lot of elementary schools. Why don't you call out through talk to me? And a bunch of high schools. Yeah, this place is all good. I almost forgot. We should build a university. We should build some universities. Should we build some universities? Yes, I think we should. Where do we build our universities? We'll build one right here. And another university. Yeah, our city is just, yeah. People are disliking our city. Alright. Looks like people are turning onto the highway for some reason, just coming back here. When they could use the roads and, well, I guess that's reasonable since there's like, oh my god! There's a fire! Oh my god, we need a fire, like right now. We need a fire station! In fact, 2 fire stations, and some firehouses, and a firehouse. Quick! We must save the day. A house is on fire. Please help. Quick. Please. Oh, they finally made it. Our fire depot. Oh, helicopter depot. Also, let's build some helicopter towers in the forest area. Let's build some helicopter towers in the forest area and build some of these in case some forest fires. Build some of these in case of forest fires. Now, forest fires are well, not good. They're not. They can absolutely just ruin your day. But with the helicopter depot, that will never happen. And they will just spray water everywhere. Alright, now it will feed, it will give it water so that way this can work properly. Now I think we can have some of the largest city. I think we can have the largest city I've built. Oh, it's just another police helicopter. Alright. A train station. What's this? Train station. We built a train station. Okay. Train tracks. Chicka, 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 chicka. Chicka, 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 choo, chicka, 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 toot, toot. Oh wow, that's stretching out really far. Finally some train stations. We finally have ourselves a train station that can travel around our city. By a roadside. You want me to place this by a road sign. Probably the richest A short line required. What the heck is a cargo robot? Need to be connected to a route. Plane. Okay. An airport. Alright, people. Now it's time for air travel. Now it's time for air travel. Air transport. Now it's time for air transport. Well, let's do taxis for now. A taxi depot. Some taxis depot. Taxi stand. Now we got ourselves some taxis. Good. We'll be on to the whole airport stuff later. What? Public transport hubs. I don't know what that is. Fishing island. A fishing cafe. Let's also build that. Let's also build a fishing cafe. Oh, life could be a dream. If I write to a boat. A plaza. Let's build a plaza. Another plaza. Building. That's what I love in this game. And finally. And some basketball and tennis courts. A fishing pier. We will also make that. Since it's very important. And it needs a road. We shall build that. We shall build that special road. We shall build that special road. Anyway, 2,000 people are living in our city. Wait, what? Excuse me? Is that how is that even, what the heck? How is that even possible? And how is that even possible? What the heck? What the heck? Will be the next stop. gas. What do we focus on now? Fishing tours. This might as well be called the fishing town. Might as well be called the docks. It's this a jet ski rental? Also a jet ski rental. A jet ski rental. Sorry. Also, let's build a road. Jet ski rental. People can rent their own jet ski. Maria. And what's next? Wow, this is a pretty big fishing place. A restaurant here. We'll also have a restaurant here where people can eat on the river. People can absolutely eat on the river. A beach volleyball course. That sounds like a good idea. We'll build that here. A riding stable. First, let's build a road. A skating park. We can also build a skating park in our Fisher town. Let's build our own little creative park. Our own little park. Play it again. Building our own little park. I think I'll call this Creative Park. And some abandoned cars. And some abandoned trucks. To make it more creative. Some slides. Okay. We'll build you a dump. Let's not do these blocks. Okay, this is weird. I already have a dump. I just need to build one. Okay, looks like this is the only spot. Oh, and this. Sorry about restaurants. Check on the industrial stuff. Seems to be doing fine. No more trying to act normal. This stadium's pretty cool going in the dark at night. We should build some disaster stuff. Yeah, that's right. I had the disaster DLC installed like I said earlier. So now, let's build our disaster response unit in case, well, the end of the world decides to happen. Oh, wow. There is no water. Luckily, this is what happens. Alright. And now, let's get some power lines here. Now, please be powered disaster response unit. Also, we shall build a lot of shelters. Okay, that's weird. There is power literally 40 feet from them in a river. Bruh. How do you not have power? Please get powered. Please get powered. Please get powered. Please. I do not appreciate this at all. Fallout shelters have been built. And our disaster response unit has been finally powered. Now we should build some emergency shelters. Just for safety. Now, let's build a lot of these. A lot. You know, we need these in case the world ended. A whole city could hide in here. Nearly the whole city could hide in here. And they could take cover from whatever decides to come. A tornado, a thunderstorm, a sinkhole, a giant meteor, nuclear fallout, a tsunami, floods, which is basically a tsunami, fires, forest fires, and earthquakes, and building collapses. So that's what they can take shelter from. Might as well build some radio buildings. I'm gonna call this the Natural Disasters Center. And let's build some earthquake sensors. And of course we should build some earthquake sensors, tsunami sensors in the river, in case for flooding and tsunami. And of course a weather radar in case tornadoes. And some satellite dishes. And a satellite dish. And a satellite dish. Here's our disaster. I'm gonna count this as our disaster center. Shelters, disaster research centers, and sirens. Which is all I can know. Oh wow, it needs water. Well, sure, we can give it water. Alright, now that our satellite dish has water, now our place is looking really good looking. Especially this building. This building is really beautiful. We have such a good city. This is even bigger than Oklahoma City. And it even has its own disaster research center. And really advanced windmills. There's a dump right across the street. And you're saying you have garbage problems? You better not throw that toxic waste in the river. That's where people fish. Or else it will happen. Well, I do have some water purification system. A office zone. We'll also build some office zones. Just in case. Since we don't have any office zones, let's build some of those office zones right there. Look at this. Look at Rel City. This is called Rel City. Yep, that's what I named it. Rel City. Now this is the local city on the maps. Looks like some police helicopters doing night patrol, looking for a criminal. This land is for sale, but will soon be turned into poison. Looks like this building is still in development and is about to experience the great city known as Rel City. Looks like we don't have any traffic problems. I wonder what our trains are going to be hissing. All we have is just a train station. Like a few feet from my garden. Alright. check on those office zones. Why do they have multiple problems? They have water. They have enough energy to last 5 years. They have enough stuff to last that it can last for almost 5 years before the protection will be done. But it can't protect against meteors if it lands like right there. They will all destabilize. Just to make this weigh much makes sense here. Alright. Alright. So now there's power going into right there. And there is some stuff right there. Alright, so it looks like one shelter doesn't have too much problems. They all shouldn't. They should all be perfectly healthy. Ah. And sorry to be filming really late at night, guys. It's our weather station. What to do? Alright, guys, that's going. Alright, guys. Want me to save my game. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for this video of Cityskylines. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this video. That is really great. For watching me build the city. And tomorrow you're going to watch me improve the city even more. Improve the city even more. Maybe even finally build an airport. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and, goodbye.